Hello there, my name is Ayden Hymel and I'm a prospective student for Southern Miss. As a part of my application to the honors program, I would like to share with you a personal item that carries a lot of meaning to me. So here we go. As you can see in this photo frame, we have a piece of curtain, brown paper packaging, and a string. On surface level, these look like things you could just find in your junk drawer, but to those musical theater fans, these items should seem fairly familiar as they were featured in the musical The Sound of Music. And this is actually part of a costume and prop I used in the production of The Sound of Music a few years ago. For context, music has always been such a huge part of my life. When my mom would introduce me to new people, she would introduce me as her singer, but I was more reluctant to that title. I had a massive case of stage fright and was so afraid to perform in front of anyone. I just thought my voice wasn't good enough, and that if I got on stage and started singing, I would just embarrass myself. It got so bad to the point where I just didn't want to sing at all, but really that made me sad because I love singing and I wanted to be a singer when I grew up. So I got to a point where I realized that if I want to do this for the rest of my life, I gotta take a leap. And so I started taking vocal lessons, I joined choirs, I joined a musical theater competition team, and eventually I got my first principal role in a musical, Liesl Von Trapp in The Sound of Music. As far as opportunities had gone, this one was huge for me. I would be on stage in a way people have never seen me before, and Liesl was just such a good first role to play. She had a bunch of lines, she had her own song, she was always on stage, and everything about this production was just like a dream come to life. The music, the story that it told, the sets, the costumes, the message of the overall production. It was so special. But I think my favorite part of this musical was the people I got to do it with. My Von Trapps, my stage siblings. I consider them my siblings in real life. We still are in contact to this day. And it was wonderful just crafting a family with them and just sharing this story with them. And on stage singing, I had an epiphany. Not only was I having fun, but the audience wasn't laughing. They weren't judging me. They were smiling. They were clapping. They were being moved. And that made me happy because I was making them happy. And every time I look at this, I remember a moment where I realized I don't have to be afraid, not just of singing, just of anything. I can take the leaps. I can take chances. I can do anything I put my mind to. And it might just be the best thing ever. And I am so glad that I did this and that I had the courage and that I'm still growing to this day. And I know that if I get accepted into Southern Miss, I will definitely have this in my dorm room. Thank you so much.